So that's what your schedule for is not 9:15. I know, but
It's not saying Mr. Evans, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. For some reason, the video's not working. We're not able to see you. Are you able to see us?
I can see you, yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Trush, your attorney's indicated that he wanted to have a private discussion with you before we call your case. So I'm gonna place you into a breakout room with him so that you guys can talk, all right?
Okay.
You wanna sign?
Hold on. Yeah, we pick
I
up
think there's
here.
much more in it.
Well, there's 3 of them.
Just like mine.
Yeah.
A little different than I was expecting. May
Oh.
I approach on unrelated matters?
Did you have a different procedure you wanted to follow?
Oh, I thought I was gonna speak to him in here. But I don't. This, property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever made
Oh,
that,
my.
call up.
What's going on?
So crap. It's like, good. Yeah, we don't have free drugs here, so.
What good shit.
Our names. That'll bring.
Okay, Mr. Trush and Mr. Evans, I'm gonna open the breakout room right now. Okay, we'll go off the record until Mr. Trush is ready with his case.
All rise.
Mr. Massengill, we're not quite ready for your case yet, but we'll call your case in just a minute, so I'm just gonna ask you to remain on the line there.
Russo's over in court. Correct. She's over next door to court.
We were gonna go through his
Evans, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, we're back on the record now. This is People versus Jason Evans, case number 2365554. The record should reflect that Mr. Evans is present today by video from Department of Corrections. If I could have counsel put your appearances on.
Yes, thank you. For the record, my phone has to keep.
Thank you, Your Honor. Richard Trush, appearing on behalf of Mr. Evans.
This is a final status conference and plea cutoff. We have a trial set to begin, 3-day jury trial set to begin on August 26th in this case. Mr. Trush, have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Evans about cutoff?
I have, Your Honor. I've had a chance to go over this with Mr. Evans. I've had a chance to talk to the prosecutor, and I do believe we have a resolution for the court.
Okay, can you tell me what the terms of that are?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Evans would be acknowledging or admitting counts 2, 3, and 7 as a habitual second offender. The remainder would be dismissed. It would be a no contest plea on the basis of civil liability. I don't know of a forfeiture action yet, but it seems it's possible that could be coming. And then I have reports for the court, supplemental report 1, supplemental report 2, and the affidavit of probable cause to establish the last count.
All right, Mr. Rolla, is that a correct statement of the plea offer?
Correct, Judge. There is, however, $270 restitution also do the same. It's my part of those.
Mr. Trush has that.
Your Honor, that's not contested.
All right, you can approach with the police report. And Mr. Rolla, do you have any objection to the no contest plea?
No, Judge, we do not. I think Mr. Trush is going to have to indicate on the record the basis for it, but I don't have, if it's what I understand it to be, I don't have an objection.
Yeah, it's civil liability based on a potential forfeiture action. Is that it?
Correct.
Very good, Judge.
Just give me a moment to review the report.
Yeah, the last one is count 7 is maintained.
No, I have it here. Possession of the
No. You've got possession, you have 2 counts. And you've got maintaining a drug use. And then dismissal of 1, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, forget about that. That's fine.
I don't care.
2, 3, and 7, $270 restitution as a
Mr. Evans, were you able to hear what Mr. Trush said about the terms of the plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you had adequate opportunity to speak with him about that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that how you wanted to proceed today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, can you raise your right hand and let me know once it's raised, please?
It's raised.
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. So, Mr. Evans, under the terms of this agreement, you're going to be pleading no contest to 2 counts of possession of methamphetamine. Each of those counts carries with them a maximum possible penalty of up to 10 years and or a $15,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then with the second habitual enhancement, that means that the maximum possible penalty that you could face for each of those charges would actually be up to 15 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then count 7, which is maintaining a drug house, that's a misdemeanor, a high court misdemeanor, and the maximum possible penalty that you could face for that charge with the habitual second enhancement would be up to 3 years. Do you understand that?
Yes.
with those maximum possible penalties in mind, what is your plea to each of those charges today?
No contest, Your Honor.
All right, by pleading no contest, you're going to be giving up certain rights. I'm going to go through those with you. The right to have a trial, the right to be tried by a jury, the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty, the right to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses, the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf appear at trial, the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you, and the right to testify at a trial yourself if you wanted. Do you understand that you have all those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand that you're giving up and waiving all of those rights by pleading no contest?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you with anything to get you to plead no contest?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we've said here today on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own free choice to enter this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
One other thing that I need to make sure that you understand, you don't have an automatic right to appeal the plea that you're making here today. If you wanted to try to appeal it, you would have to ask for the Court of Appeals to hear your case. If they said no, then you wouldn't be able to go any further with an appeal of the plea. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
In light of that, you still wish to proceed with the no contest plea?
Yes.
Right. Mr. Rolla, I'm looking at a Michigan Department of State Police report, incident number 97-22. Have you had a chance to review that report?
Yes, I did. I actually wrote a copy of it as well. If Mr. Truce didn't have it.
You agree that the information contained within that report would provide a factual basis for a finding of guilt in this case as to all three charges?
As to counts 2, 3, and 7, yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Truce, have you had a chance to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you agree that it would provide a factual basis?
I do, Your Honor.
I've also reviewed it. I agree that it would provide a factual basis. The court's going to mark and admit that as Court Exhibit 1. Mr. Rolla, are the people aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Truce.
I'm not, Your Honor, but I do think we need to do one more thing with the plea.
Oh, in terms of the habitual?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Evans, you were convicted of operating while intoxicated as a third offense back in 2006 in the 46th Circuit Court. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. With that, Mr. Truce, are you satisfied with the fact?
I am, Your Honor.
And then, are you aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
I am not, Your Honor.
Mr. Rolla, are the people satisfied that the court has complied with statute and court rule in the taking of this no contest plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Truce.
Defense is satisfied.
Mr. Evans, the court finds that your plea is knowing and voluntary. Court is satisfied based on the information contained within Court Exhibit 1 that there is a sufficient factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of each of the 3 counts in this case. The court will accept your guilty plea as to all, or your no contest plea as to all 3. We'll set this matter for a sentencing hearing. Mr. Evans, you do have the right to have that hearing in person here in the courtroom in Otsego County. If you wanted to exercise that right, the court would sign an order to have you transported here for that sentencing hearing. You can also waive that right and have that hearing by video. You know how you'd like to proceed in that regard.
I would just go ahead and waive appearance unless my lawyer thinks it would be in my benefit to, for me to appear.
Based on what you said, Mr. Evans, I'm going to have it set for a sentencing by Zoom hearing. You will have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Trush about anything related to your sentencing, including that part of the issue. Mr. Trush, if Mr. Evans decides that he wishes to be transported, can let the prosecutor in the court know, and we can take care of that.
I can do that. Mr. Evans, can you tell me, are you still in Egler right now?
No, I'm in Carson City.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to arrange to come down and meet with you in person before your sentencing date, so. It'll be in close proximity, because I have to get the PSI first.
Okay,
In light of the plea, the court will also adjourn the trial dates currently set again on August 26th. Roll, anything else that we need to address today?
Judge, that was just the last housekeeping matter I was going to address. Thank you.
Nothing further.
Mr. Evans, do you have any questions at all before we disconnect?
no, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. That's all for today, and the court is going to disconnect this time. Mr. Massengill, are you able to hear me okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll go on the record in People versus Christopher Massengill, case number 246739. The record should reflect that Mr. Massengill is appearing today by video from Roscommon County Jail. If I could have counsel put your appearances on the record.
For the record, Your Honor, make that brief.
Thank you, Your Honor. Richard Trush appearing on behalf of Mr. Massengill.
Mr. Trush, can you tell me how we wanted to proceed on this file here today?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. In regards to Mr. Massengill, there has been an offer made by the prosecutor that if he pled to count one, the habitual second offender notice, the remainder of the complaint would be dismissed. Mr. Massengill, I believe, intends to take advantage of that today.
All right, just to clarify, count one as the second or subsequent,
As a habitual second.
with the second or subsequent or no?
Without, no, just as a
Okay.
habitual second.
Gotcha. All right. Mr. Rolla, is that a correct statement of the plea
It
offer?
would be pleading to count one as I have to, dismissal of count two, and dismissal of the judicial.
Mr. Massengill, were you able to hear that? It just got disconnected, so we might have to wait a second here. While we're waiting, let me address Mr. Bell's file.
We can,
This all People versus Garrett, or Joshua Garrett Bell, case number 246738. This hearing was set for 9:30, it's now 9:50.
Thank you. For the record, my own people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Richard Trush appearing on behalf of Mr. Bell.
All right, do we know the whereabouts of Mr. Bell? I see in the file there's a note that he may be incarcerated somewhere else.
Yes, we do know the whereabouts of Mr. Bell. He was, I believe, in Antrim County's jail. He was transported from Antrim to MDOC. And I sent a notification out, I think, last week, when I became aware that he'd been transported to MDOC. Admittedly, I don't think I saw anything ever that came back that said that a writ was done after that notification. But again, admittedly, that was only about a week ago.
Okay, how do you want to go forward? Just have it reset and rid him from where he is at now?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that we really can do today. I would indicate the facility he's in will not allow me to contact him. I tried to send like JPay emails. I have not received any response from him. So I have not had communication with him in probably about 3 weeks to a month's time.
Judge, the court's well aware of the Michigan Department of Presidency policy that unless a writ is
Just hang on.
filed on an enforcement no less than 2 weeks prior to the hearing, they don't recognize it. Now, do I agree with that position? No, but as the court's well aware, and we've had numerous hearings where they have basically not responded to your orders, that's a reality. So by the time we receive the information from defense counsel as to Mr. Bell's now current whereabouts, it was already past the time that MDOC would recognize it.
Okay, so we'll reset it.
I would ask, he's in which facility now?
I believe he's still in Egler, but I don't know that off the top.
Because again, if we're gonna be rescheduling this, the people would actually appreciate to know where he is, so that way we can actually have an appropriate writ served. Otherwise, we do this all over again.
Okay.
And we have no objection to the adjournment on that basis. For the record.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he's at Egler still.
Also, for the record, Mr. Trush, I did sign the approval of Mr. Parrish tomorrow, so hereby soon.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, Mr. Massengill, are you able to hear me?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I don't know if you got disconnected before or not, but the lawyers have indicated that there's a plea agreement in this case that you would plead guilty to count one, which is possession of methamphetamine as a second habitual offender. In exchange for that plea, all the other enhancements and charges would be dismissed. Is that your understanding as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an adequate opportunity to speak with your lawyer, Mr. Trush, about that agreement?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
And is that how you wanted to proceed today?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony we're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Thank
Yes.
you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Massengill, are you currently on any probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and possession of methamphetamine as a second habitual offender has a maximum possible penalty of up to 15 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
With that maximum possible penalty in mind, what is your plea to that charge today?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
Right now, you have certain rights. I'm going to go through those with you. You have the right to have a trial. You have the right to be tried by a jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf appear at trial. You have the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you. And the right to testify at a trial yourself if you wanted. You understand all those rights.
Yes, I do.
You understand that you're giving up and waiving all of those rights by pleading guilty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, you don't have an automatic right to appeal the plea that you're making here today. If you wanted to try to appeal it, you would have to ask for the Court of Appeals to hear your case. If they said no, then you wouldn't be able to go any further with that appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you with anything to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we've said here on the record today?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own free choice to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty of this charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
The information I have indicates this happened back on June 6th of 2024. Is that the correct date?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. On that date, were you present in Otsego County, Michigan?
Yes, Your Honor.
At the time that you were present in Otsego County, did you have possession of some methamphetamine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you know that that's what that substance was?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have any legal right to have any amount of that at that time?
No, Your Honor.
Had you previously been convicted of OWI, operating while intoxicated, third offense back in 2013 in Roscommon?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Roller, are the people satisfied with the factual basis?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Roller, are the people aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Church?
Where none here.
Mr. Roller, are the people satisfied that the court has complied with statutes and court rule in taking this plea?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Church?
Defense is satisfied.
Thank you. Mr. Massengill, the court finds that your plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. The court is satisfied that there is a factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of count one. The court will accept your guilty plea. We'll set this matter for a sentencing hearing in about 30 days. You'll be notified of the date and time of that hearing. Do you know how long you're going to be lodged there in Roscommon County?
I am here for 9 months.
9 months? Okay.
I
So-
just said that sentence, Your Honor.
All right. You do have the right to have your sentencing hearing in this case here in person in Otsego County. And if you wanted to exercise that right, I would sign an order to have you transported here for that hearing. You can waive that right and have that hearing by video as we're doing today. You know how you'd like to proceed in that regard.
I'd like to do it by video, Your Honor. It'd be cheaper and easier. Yeah, whatever's cheaper and easier. I mean, I'm here.
Okay. You'll still have an opportunity to speak with your lawyer, Mr. Trush, and go through the pre-sentence report with him prior to that hearing date, but the court will set that to occur by video. So Mr. Rolla, if you can prepare that for it.
I've already made notes to that effect. Thank you.
Mr. Rolla, anything further on this file today?
Not on the application. Thank you.
Mr. Trush.
I just wanted to make the court aware, Mr. Massengill's sentence in Roscommon does make him eligible to go into rehab at some point. I don't think it's yet, but just to put it on the radar for the court in case that does happen before we're back for sentencing.
Okay. All right, thank you. Mr. Massengill, did you have any questions before we disconnect?
I don't, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. That's all for today, and the court's going to disconnect from Roscommon at this time. Economy still alive?
He is not.
Out, Judge.
He bonded out last Friday. I confirmed that with the jail this morning.
Call People versus Casey Bonamy, case number 216097. That was set for 9:45. It's now 10 o'clock. See Mr. Bonamy in the courtroom. You had any contact with him? Mr. Trush?
I did, Your Honor. Last Friday, we had a bond hearing in district court. That was the last contact I've had with him. I am aware that he posted his bond subsequent to that hearing, which frankly was a significant bond.
That's a mistake. I set bond at $50,000 in this case.
Correct. I'm surprised he's not here because I discussed this with him. We discussed what we intended to do at this hearing. Again, I don't know if it's a situation where when he left the jail, he didn't have his notice or what, but I have not heard from him since then.
And he has not contacted me at all since.
Okay. Are you the supervising agent?
I am.
So for the record, Ms. Davis, who's the supervising agent, just indicated to me that upon his release, although I'm assuming he's instructed to contact you, is that correct? he was instructed to contact Ms. Davis as supervising agent. He's failed to do that since his release as well.
Can we approach?
Do that now.
Right,
I'll take it on the bench.
Your Honor, the people request that this people request that this matter be adjourned for 60 days, since the matter is going to be looked into, but that it made very perfectly abundantly clear to Mr. Bonamy that he needs to immediately contact his probation parole officer. Otherwise, we'll be looking at having his fine.
Mr. Trueston, if you can try to make contact with Mr. Bonamy, notify him of that.
I will. I will make sure he understands that.
All right.
Your Honor, can you
Yeah.
go off the record again, really quickly, for me to ask you a question?
Yes. Hold on. So neither side has an objection to adjourning this hearing for 60 days. Based on an off the record discussion, I find that it's appropriate, so the court will set this for hearing within 60 days. Next hearing is set for 10:45, so we'll be in recess until that. Okay, we're on the record in People versus Guy Black, case number 246682. If I could have counsel with your appearances.
Thank you, Honor, for the record, my call to
Kyle Eagle on behalf of Mr. Black.
Mr. Legal, how do you want to proceed today? I see that your client's not present.
He's lodged, Your Honor, and I believe there was a writ done.
There was a writ done, Your Honor.
He's in Acosta County.
There was a writ done.
And that was apparently confirmed on August 1st.
Does your office have the contact on the confirmation, do you think?
That's what I'm looking for now, Judge. Leave it a minute. It's a new system, so you have to.
Sure. While we're waiting for that, this is a final status conference.
There's a writ.
Mr. Legal, are we going to be going?
No, Your Honor, he's going to interrupt you today.
Yes.
Let's see, do we have confirmation? I believe that's sent.
So it says in here, I have that too.
The-
It says, please be advised, he could
Contact
be,
person was Tabitha Alexander in Acosta County for a number of contact information.
and what we got back, it said, please be advised, he could be potentially be released prior to this date as he is now working as a trustee.
I spoke
And
to
that
him,
came back from Acosta.
I spoke to him Monday. He said he didn't expect to be out, but I told him, obviously, you are out, you need to be here.
Okay.
Mr. Rolla, can you, once you find that, can you ask your office to give Acosta a call?
I can do that.
And we'll go off the record. And if you could just let the court officer Mr. Black, are you able to hear me okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, we're on the record in People versus Guy Black, case number 246682. If I can just have counsel put your appearances on.
Thank you, for the record, my fellow Bethel people.
Kyle Legal on behalf of Mr. Black.
Right. And Mr. Legal, can you tell me the terms of the plea agreement in this case?
You're going to be entering a plea to count one, the delivery of methamphetamine, and the second offense notice as well as the habitual offenders would be dismissed.
Mr. Rolla, is that a correct statement? We offer.
It is, Judge, with $50 reimbursement to same.
Thank you. Mr. Black, were you able to hear that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Have you had an adequate opportunity to speak with your attorney, Mr. Legal, about this plea agreement?
Yes, I have.
And is that how you wanted to proceed today?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Thank you. You can lower your hand. Mr. Black, are you currently on any kind of probation or parole?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm on probation here in Mecosta County.
All right. And Mr. Legal, are you aware whether this plea is going to result in any kind of violation?
It should not, because this offense occurred prior to that offense.
Okay.
And that's my understanding as well, Your Honor. The offense date precedes the manner that he has.
All right. And Mr. Black, you understand that the maximum possible penalty that you could face for delivery of methamphetamine is up to 20 years and or a $25,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
With that maximum possible penalty in mind, what is your plea to that charge today?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Right now, you have the right to have a trial. You have the right to be tried by a jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf appear at trial. You have the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you, and the right to testify at a trial yourself if you wanted. You understand all those rights?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Can you tell me what's going to happen to those rights by you pleading guilty today?
I forfeit those rights, Your Honor.
That's correct. Also, you don't have an automatic right to appeal the plea that you're making here today. If you wanted to try to appeal it, you would have to ask for the Court of Appeals to hear your case. If they said no, then that would be the end of any appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you with anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what we said on the record here in court today?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own free choice to enter this plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty of this charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
The information I have indicates that this happened back in November of 2022. Is that the correct time frame from what you can remember?
November 3rd, I believe, Your Honor. Yes, 2022.
Oh, okay. And on that date, were you present here in Otsego County?
Yes, I was.
While you were here in Otsego County on that date, did you give or sell some methamphetamine to someone else?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you have any legal right to do that at the time?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Mr. Roller, are the people satisfied with the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Legal.
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Rolla, are the people aware of any threats, promises, or inducements other than what's been placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Legal.
No, Your Honor.
And Mr. Rolla, are the people satisfied that the court has complied with statute and court ruling and taken them this plea?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Legal.
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Black, the court finds that your plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. The court is satisfied based on your testimony that there is a factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of this charge, the court will accept your guilty plea. We'll set this matter for a sentencing hearing. You'll be notified of the date and time of that hearing. Do you believe that you'll be released from Acosta within the next 30 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the court will set this as a in-person sentencing hearing. You'll be notified of the date and time of that hearing, but Mr. Black, it's important that you stay in touch with your attorney, Mr. Legal, prior to that time. Also, somebody from the probation department will be in touch with you to complete a pre-sentence report, and it's important that you follow up with that when you're contacted by them, okay?
Okay.
Roll anything further on this file today? Thank you, Mr. Legal.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Black, did you have any questions before we disconnect?
No, Your Honor.
Also for the record, the court will adjourn the trial date currently set based on the plea today. Mr. Black, we're going to disconnect at this time. That also concludes the court's morning.